Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back, welcome back. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. Been pretty busy, just catching up on life stuff, and you know, actually kind of taking like a, not really a break, but more of like a breather. But yeah, today we got our last build before I actually head out to vacation. So this is for the homie Huck. And yeah, we're sneaking this one in. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish this because some of the shops for like arcade parts, they closed for Evo, right? Shout out to Arcade Shock. Focus Attack didn't close, but they had like a nice sale. But yeah, today we are gonna knock out the final build before I head out, and then I'm not gonna take any commissions until September. So yeah, this is it. So yeah, yo, what's up, Strife? Yeah, so the next like YouTube video, I'm probably just gonna skip August because I've been doing like every month I just post the videos of all the builds that I did. But yeah, August I'm probably gonna skip, and I'll just bundle this build with like September. I'll brand it September, like August, September. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so today we're doing like a Dragon Ball theme, primarily Boo and we're doing Boo and Cell. And then there's a sprinkling of like the manga with like other characters on there, but like that's like the main theme. It's like Boo and Cell. Let me see if I can actually get the graphics. Let's see. I'm trying to pull it up, guys. 1 second. What's up, Skills? All right. There we go. So yeah, this is the graphic for it. Let me put the mask on so you guys can see what that would look like. Yeah, so it's like pink into green transition. Yo, Strider, bro, thanks for the gift subs, man. Appreciate you. Super appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, man. You good? Yeah, so we had like half of this is Kid Boo, and then half of this is Cell. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like I kind of did like, you know, like this is kind of like I did like their faces here with the characters here, and just a lot of action going on. I had to like cut out this little like blast, Kid Boo's like blast over here. There's a lot of stuff happening here. See all this? So you guys can see how I construct a lot of these graphics and whatnot. A lot of you guys think I just grab a fucking wallpaper and put it up. But no, like I put so much time into this. Look at these. These are all like individual manga panels. You see this? All stitched together. Yeah. Every single thing is stitched together like crazy. You know what I mean? What's up, Pop? Is it a hitbox? Hey, Martin. Yeah, it has 3 extra buttons on top. Yeah, I have to program the board later too. So yeah, that's what we got right now. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna work on the side panels like normal. I'll catch up with you guys. What's good, fam? Just let me know in September when you're doing beatdowns and beers. Word, Strider? Alright. It's probably gonna be towards the later end of the month. Like probably one of the later end of the month. Like, because you know what I figure? I think like kids are gonna be like the college crowd. They're probably gonna be like hyper focused on like getting settled into school. So I'd figure like I'll get them. It'll be the end of the month. They'll like in their dorms if they're dorming, and they're like at least like got their classes rolling and whatnot. So that's my idea. You gonna do the Espada update? Man. Appreciate you supporting that, bro. The Espada's still rolling, man. I haven't done a Espada in years now, but you still got yours rolling, huh? That's what's up. Okay. I'm just gonna slowly take these buttons. I'm not these buttons, these panels. I gotta slowly take off the paper protection. Popsicle, what's up, man? Espada's such a cool name, too. I mean, it just means sword in Spanish. It's not even like... And Tagalog. But it's really Spanish. Nice slow day at work. That's cool, man. I'm getting some buttons to upgrade to Espada, yep. Oh, I got some really good news. So me and Miss Patricia, we applied for this grant because we're part of Capcom's like content creator team officially, like Capcom Creators, it's called. So we every quarter they do like a grant, and they give you money towards like whatever you want to use it for, whether it's equipment or like, you know, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, and we got it. We got the grant. So we're gonna probably produce an event somehow. You got the 6 God panel. Nice, man. Isn't that cool? So yeah, Capcom's gonna give us some money to produce this event. All right, let's go get the side artwork. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we're gonna do an engraved foam on this too. All right. We're gonna get all the artwork panels ready to go. Okay. Oh, you know what? Also, we're gonna save for the client. We're gonna save him all the artwork cutouts. We're not gonna put the artwork cutouts inside the buttons today because he has the Gravity KT buttons, which are variable a variable activation point, and you have to rotate the caps. So we're not going to put the artwork in the buttons so that he can rotate the caps freely without messing up the artwork. Does that make sense? Yeah, Strat, I got that out for you. Like, anytime I see your name on there, I just like, I usually, like, you know, my old school customers that have been rocking with me since like day one. Yeah, I always put those guys on top of the queue. I hate to say this, but yeah, those guys been supporting since day one, so I always try to just make sure those guys get their stuff out fast. I got a guy today who ordered, check this out. This guy, today, it was like late last night. He ordered a Fightstick, and he told me to do the window cut panel on the bottom so you could see the wires. But you know, if you do the window cut panel, you have to have the bottom clear panel to cover it. So otherwise it'll just be a gigantic hole. But he didn't order that. He just he ordered the regular kit without the bottom cover and wanted a window cut. So I was just like, okay, so I sent him an email. I was like, dog, do you want me to just give you the regular panel? You know, am I making you the regular panel, or are you gonna buy the extra panel on the bottom? It's so funny, man. Okay. Put that there. All right, let's get these side panels going. I'm gonna start with the button sides real quick. Get these going. So we have Boo, and then we have Cell, like kind of just like their faces. Yeah, I be getting some crazy stuff, man. The stuff that I kind of like have to chill at, like be careful about. Like, I don't really have any rules on my website, like what you could submit for me for like graphics, but you know, sometimes I be getting some wild graphics, bro, and I'm just like, oh, you know. One time, I think I told the story, but one time, wifey she was like, I had it on the printer, already done and printed, but I just needed to grab it. It was still sitting on the printer. It was like some hentai shit, and she was like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "I don't know, babe. These guys be sending in some wild stuff," and you're like, "Yeah, but what if the kids are around?" I was like, "No, you're right," you know. So I think that like anytime I get those orders, I have to be like mad careful about like, like, or just like take care of it right away and pack it right away, you know. Be getting some crazy stuff, man. Okay, so we are peeling off the protection. But I'm looking forward to taking some time off, guys. I haven't really taken like a good chunk of time off in quite some time. So, and like I told myself not to worry about like my income. I'm like, whatever, man, we'll survive. Like, obviously I need the income. Like when you run a small business like I do, you know, like that's the one thing I miss about having like a traditional 9-to-5, right? Is that, yeah, like you don't have like vacation time added up. You know, it's just, you just take the time off and don't get paid. I miss it. What are you planning? Just some time off? No, I'm going to Europe, bro. We out. We out. I freaking hate, like, I want to leave this country. Strife King says, why would you put some straight up porn on your stick, dog? I don't know, man. That's what I'm trying to say, man. You might not even be able to go to venues, you know? Like, we're in Europe. Yeah, I'm going to do Italy. So I was in Europe a couple years ago. I went to Greece and stuff, but yeah, wifey wanted to do Italy, so I'm gonna do Italy. Oh yeah? Did he enjoy it? Joe, what up, man? Food was amazing. I'm a little worried because one of my daughters can't really have a lot of dairy. She actually cannot have dairy at all because of she has an allergy. So I have to be like, she either has to suck it up or, you know. Always good to get out of the country. You get to New Zealand. Yeah, you know what's crazy about that, Strider? I got mad friends in New Zealand. I have like some DJ homies out there from like my music days, and yeah, I could definitely do that. I would love to go. I would like to do an Australia, New Zealand trip. I think that's like probably later, like maybe, I don't know. I think like when we have the luxury of time to kind of do that stuff. Australia as well. Did you go out there for like for vacation or? Dude, anytime I look at New Zealand, it just looks amazing. Only thing is traveling across the planet makes plane tickets expensive. Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely is a fact, bro. I mean, I had to go to Philippines last year, you know, for some family stuff. And yeah, that's not cheap, dude. Not cheap. Definitely not cheap, guys. But honestly, traveling is probably the best thing you could do for yourself. And I'm just, well, maybe not really traveling, yeah, definitely traveling, but like exploring other cultures, I would say. Oh, you live in Italy for 4 years? Joe, am I gonna have any trouble not speaking the language? Like, you know, like Spanish I can get by. You know, I know just enough Spanish to like kind of like say something, you know? Or at least I can understand what I'm hearing, because my little knowledge of like Filipino, it has a little bit of Spanish mixed in plus high school. Everyone speaks English now. Oh, okay, cool. Tag me and wait, tag me and Mrs. went on vacation. New Zealand was a must because it's a big Lord of the Rings. Yeah, for sure. It's crazy when you just see like a vast expanse of land that like I'm not used to it because I'm from the east coast of the U.S. Right? It's just like just used to cities, and like to see like the first time I went to Hawaii, I went to Maui, and like I remember just like driving, and I was like I looked over to the right and it's just like beautiful land. I'm just like, wow. So that's what the Earth is like. I hear you. It's their city language, pretty much. Okay, cool. Plus, Johnny's not dumb American stereotype. I'm pretty sure he'll understand the Italians don't speak the best English. They speak British English. Yeah, because of fucking Formula One, dude. I'll just pretend I'm a Formula One analyst. All right, here we go, guys. So we got the panels. We got manga panels, black and white manga panels in the back, and our main characters for the build, Boo and Cell, are featured here. Okay, then same situation. Okay. Then we got the Cell manga panel here, and then Boo manga panel here. And then we're going to populate this with the USB port and buttons. So let's do the USB port first, because I know I did that. Let's see. Oh yeah, and we're going to highlight this build with green and pink. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is, Okay, green and pink. I got scared for a sec. Here we go. And we got blue buttons for the sides. I'm going to leave that there. Uh-oh. What do I need here? I need a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Just... I know Bernie Ecclestone. But yeah, I just went for hotel booking, got a major offline next week. Nice, man. Where is it? Oh, versus fighting. Yeah, versus fighting is dope, man. You probably see Miss Patricia out there. Because, yeah, Patty's still in the UK. She's coming home, like, end of the month. And then she's leaving again. Birmingham? Yeah. The land of fucking Peaky Blinders. Yeah, yep, Patty's in Liverpool, yeah. All right, so we had to flip the USB panel, guys. All right, and then we are... Hold on, guys. I just got a text from a customer. Oh, guys, I bought this new iPad mini. She'll be there. I love this thing, dude. Fucking love this thing. Yeah, if Muslin's going, yeah, like Patricia's definitely be there. How far is Birmingham from Liverpool? I don't really know the distances in the UK. Who do you play, Joe? It's about 2 hours. It's not far at all. It's definitely not far. Yeah, and like international too. Like, can you take a train from Canada to the US? Pop? Like, I don't even know if I can take a train to Mexico. Probably not. You can? How? Yo, you play Rashid? Oh, you one of them, huh, Joe? Yeah, car is probably the fast for us, right? Traveling by car is like the only way. Unless you're flying. He's just quarter circles and mash. So yeah, how you guys feeling about Sagat? I know Popsicle's been playing a lot of Sagat. I wasn't really feeling it, but then I watched Punk play and I'm excited to try him again. I'm like, okay, Punk figured it out fast. He won like 2 tournaments already with Sagat. New York to Montreal. Oh, that's cool. Okay, guys, we are popping these sides together. This already looks amazing. Okay, after this, I'm just going to go get my water. I have no clue where I put my water. I thought I brought... And I'm also going to turn on my laser because I want to finish this job for this customer in tandem with this build so I could ship like everything today. Because that would make my OCD a lot better. Okay. Let's... One sec. Let me do that first. Okay. Hold on. Let me just check my dungeon cam. Alright, so the laser's not working. Let's see. Laser cam. No? One sec, guys. $60, okay. I have to update the IP address. 160. Yeah, buddy, there we go. Okay, awesome. All right, so that's set up. Let me turn on this. It may sound dumb, but the fact that Tiger Knee is just quarter circle makes it less satisfying. Yeah, remember, they made everything easier for everybody. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a quick side. We're gonna do a side mission and just start a print for an order that needs to go out. It's a DIY case order, but it'll give you a little bit of the background about what's happening. So let me. Can I pull you guys up over here on a chat? Most of you guys are on Twitch, right? Or I'll hop on Twitch, and I'll just bring my iPad with me for chat. How do I get to the... Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Did I make it? Okay, here I am. I made it. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna do a bottom panel real quick. I'm just gonna get that fired on the laser. All right. I've been having to do a lot of maintenance on my laser cutter. Yo, J Chrome, what up? What you up to, man? Okay. So we got to do a bottom panel with the window cut.
Almost 3 years. Where did the time go, fam?
Blaster, thank you for the sub, bro. Jeez, man, 3 years. Just watching while you work. I created some art for the WASD build. Ordered the parts 2 weeks ago. Oh, nice, Jay. What kind of art are you doing, Jay? Okay. Well, that's gonna cut along. Oh, and then let me prep the next piece too. We have to do you got to do a bottom panel as well. SF5 ROG. Yeah, you can link it. As long as I don't know if my mods will kill it, but you can link it. Whether it's auto mod or Popsicle just axing people. Okay. Alright guys, let's continue on. I have that going. Put my iPad back. Okay, guys. I'm gonna park my side panels that we finished, and then we're gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna finish the bottom panel. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna finish the bottom panel. Oh, I forgot to turn this computer on. All right, we'll have Evo running. Yeah, Strider hooked it up, man, with gift subs today. Everybody thanks Strider for that. 5 gift subs today. Okay, guys, we're gonna do the foam bottom, so I can show you the foam first. I figured I'd just get this out of the way now. Then later, I could just honestly just pop the cover on and be done. Okay. Okay. Yo, it's Friday, right? I forgot. Yo, like, when you work for yourself, bro, like, you know, when, because I have a routine, but it's different every day because depending on what I have to do. So, like, you know, like, when you have, like, a 9 to 5, it's like, you just, like, your commute is part of the routine, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything has, like, a little, for me, it's just, like, I just wake up, get ready, get a tea or coffee or something. That's like part of the routine. But then like the rest of the day is like depending on what is on the agenda, like what if I have any orders to fulfill, which I usually do, right? And then like or I have a build to do like today, or sometimes because it's summertime, like my kids are off, right? So sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, well I have to do this, this, and this, and then kind of skip my work day, like my typical work day. But yeah, it's definitely been like it's hard to know what, for me, it's hard to know what day of the week it is unless I have my calendar up. Like midweek, forget about it. I couldn't tell if it was Tuesday or Thursday. 8 to 5 every day. Also, like, if you do that, if you have the 9 to 5, like I used to, well, I didn't actually have a 9 to 5. I actually had a retail, I worked at a retail, I had a retail job basically, because I worked for Apple retail. But because it was Apple retail, it required me to like have random shifts, like I'll have shifts from like 7 to 4 to like 3 to midnight, depending on, depending on the day. But I did have a 9 to 5 You believe it or not, I started off with a 9 to 5, and then when I got hired by Apple, it was in the retail space. Yeah, and that became very wonky too. But I would always anticipate my days off, so I knew what day it was. I'd be like, okay, I have a day off in like this many days, you know what I mean? So I would kind of like really anticipate, okay, I have like 2 days until my day off, you know? Blaster, did you finish that that project that you were working on a couple weeks ago? I remember we were talking about that. Yeah, it looks amazing. Oh, it's fucking dope. Okay. Let's flip this over. I'm gonna put in the shims. Yo, Kuma Babam. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What are you up to, Kuma? Okay, so we are popping in the shims so that this doesn't stick. It covers the adhesive, basically. All right. So that's how you do that. Okay, check it out. So we got Goku holding the spirit bomb. And this was laser etched. What do you call it? Yeah, we did laser etch this. One sec, guys. So this took about like an hour. This is a little longer than what I typically allow for laser engraving, because like it literally holds my machine up for a while. But yeah, what do you guys think? Yo, Nyenzi with the raid? Thank you, Nyenzi. Appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. We are building a Fightstick today for everybody that's tuning in from Nyenzi's stream. So yeah, this is the bottom. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up all the raiders. Everybody from Nyenzi's stream, what's up? If you guys don't know who I am, I'm jonyfraze. I'm a fighting game player, and I also own a business making custom arcade sticks and fight sticks and you know, stickless controllers and whatnot. Mario, what's up? So this is the USB panel that we finished. We're gonna build this whole thing out, and it's a Kid Buu or Buu and Cell, just mashed up with other Dragon Ball stuff. But they're the main characters. That's the USB side. What's up, Dusk? And we also have, this is the front side, right? That we finished again, Buu and Cell, and then we have Buu and Cell again on the manga panels over here. Yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing, please hit the follow button, either if you're on YouTube or on Twitch. And yeah, I typically, you know, I play Street Fighter. I'm a Grandmaster level Street Fighter player, but I barely stream Street Fighter nowadays, just because everyone does it. So I'd rather just stream my work, which is funner. All right, so this is what we're working on at the moment. We're gonna do the main panel next. But we're also on a side mission today. We got a side mission today, and we're actually working on a another order. It's not a full Fightstick build, but it is a DIY order going out. I do play City of Wolves, yeah. I do play City of Wolves as well, but I'm not any good because I've been just concentrating on Street Fighter. This foam etch took about an hour on the laser. You guys see my laser cutting up. So I'm making a bottom panel right now for another order going out. That's in my other room. I'm kind of like doing dual duty today. Yeah, Nyenzi, jonyfraze.com. But this is my last commission for the month because I am out to Italy. Fucking out of here. for the rest of the month. But yeah, if you guys want the information, jonyfraze.com. Just my username. All right, let's work on the main panel, guys. I will be open until the 12th, though. Just a heads up. Okay, guys. So this is the sub panel that we're going to be using, and the top panel, which we have to peel off the sticker. Yenzi, how was your stream? What did you do? I appreciate that. There's also hoodies. I have such a cute hoodie from Johnny's store. Oh, Dusk. I don't know. I think I got rid of a lot of the merch. The reason why, it was because it was like a JXK thing with me and Clev. And because Clev opened up his own shop, I didn't want to like compete with him. I want him to be successful in his own stuff. So I took down a lot of the merch, unfortunately. Hey Kumaba, no, I play on stick. I'm a OG stick player. I'm building a leverless today, but I play on stick. But I use my new optimized layouts that I made for the community, which everyone uses now. But yeah, I'm the inventor of like those 6 God layouts that everyone's using now for like all the modern fighting games. Yeah, you definitely got a limited edition hoodie. Thanks for the follow, Nyenzi. I'll get you back as soon as my stream ends. Actually, wait, can I do that from chat? I don't know if I could do that from... Because I use... Let me see if I can get you. Yeah, I'll have to do it after stream, Nyenzi. No, I'll get you back when I see the notification. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the raid, man. Okay, so we're going to pop on the PCB right now. Will with the follow. Thank you guys. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to be using a GP 2040 CE. By the way, I did restock these on my site. So if you guys need PCBs and can't find them elsewhere, holla at your scholar. Oh, wait, and we got to get the magic boots. All right. I'm going to give you guys a little lesson on... a lot of people ask me this. Maybe I can clip this later. Okay, so everyone's like, okay, why use this versus Brook? Or why use Brook versus this? Okay, so GP 2040 CE is open source. This is based on a Raspberry Pi Pico. Like the main microprocessor in here is the Raspberry Pi Pico. You could buy those little tiny Raspberry Pi Pico boards. They're like this big. But this is an expanded version on that that's very tailored to Fightsticks. Okay, then the next question, everyone. So what consoles does it play in? It plays on, with just this board, it will play on PS3, Switch, and PC, no problems. Okay, it does work on PS4. However, because it's open source, you can get your own key from a DualShock 4 controller and input it into the software, right? I'm not going to tell you how to get a key, but you can do that, right? You're a social media boomer, Nyenzi? That's okay. I'm probably older than all you guys here. I'm definitely the boomer here. Okay, so anyway, that's the situation with this. Now, okay, you see this little USB port right over here, okay? I am gonna pair it with this. This is a Magic Boots adapter, okay? Now, this Magic Boots adapter from Mayflash contains authentication that once I plug this in and configure it, it now makes this board pretend that it's a legacy PS4 accessory. And because it's a legacy PS4 accessory, okay, like it pretends to be a Fightstick, okay, this is now compatible with games that support legacy Fightsticks like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8 on PS5. Okay, does that make sense? So this is how this PCB works on PS5, right? If you play on PS5, but most people just kind of get it for console. But yeah. Yep, Magic Boots is easier. Yeah, and you could swap this for an Xbox one, by the way. Same situation for the Xbox module. But yeah, I just want to explain that because everyone asked me that question like over and over and over again. So maybe like now I could be like, okay, actually like talked about this in my stream. Let me clip it and then, you know. And the reason to use a Brook board is you don't have to worry about that at all. You don't have to worry about configuring or plugging in like an extra adapter. And it's kind of like much, you know, if you don't want to fiddle too much or don't want to configure things or like, you know, just want stuff that's like absolutely like bare minimum plug and play, by all means, just go Brook. Brook, and then you guys know, I don't know if you guys know me, but like I was the guy that put Brook on the map back in the converter days, all the way back in 2016 when they started coming out with like converter products. And I was the first guy to like review their stuff on YouTube and like start recommending like, wow, this stuff is really good. It works really good for fighting games. And then went on to help develop the Universal Fighting Board and whatnot. Not a lot of people know that, like, if you actually watch the video, the Versus Vortex video about Brook, Mike Ross and Cian actually interviewed Brook, and they actually mentioned my name, which was like crazy. They're like, yeah, it's like because of... Yo, Lauren, what up? Yeah, they're like, yeah, freaking Johnny found our stuff and started talking about it in the fighting game community, and I'm like, that's crazy, right? Okay, gonna put this aside. Oh, wait a minute. So this is the graphic that we designed and then print and cut. We did this like last week while we were waiting for parts. Dude, I was so nervous about parts because Arcade Shock was closed because they went to Evo, right? Arcade Shock was closed because they went to Evo. So I was working with this client, shout out to Huck, and I was like, dude, I didn't realize they were gonna close. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get the parts until before I leave for vacation. And fortunately, I have a really solid relationship with the owner from Arcade Shock, right? And I was like, hey man, if there's any possibility, like the minute you guys can get back, can you expedite my order, like to be like first fulfilled? You know, I already paid for like the 2-day shipping and like, yeah, he was able to take care of that for me, man. I was like, sometimes it's good to know people, right? Or good to kind of like, I don't know, I guess use your resources, right? All right, let me catch up on chat. You love Brook, super reliable name in the community. Absolutely. Waiting on my parts. Yeah. Brook's the shit. But now it's nice to have options, you know? It's like, okay, you could use Brook, you can use GP2040. So I particularly like the GP2040 CE when it's in situations like this. You'll see later because I have to program the extra buttons. When there's extra buttons that are needed, you can like, sky's the limit, because you could basically like, you can tell the system like, oh hey, I want to use this button on this location and like assign it in the software. You know what I mean? It's so much more robust. Brook is actually working on that. I actually was talking to some of some of the engineers, and they're actually working on that. All right, guys, first order of biz is we are going to install this PCB. We don't have to put a lever in today, which is nice. Oh, I'm such a... Okay, never mind. Second order of business is do that. First order of business is correct my dumb mistake of not removing the bottom panel. Hold on, I gotta move this away. I can never get how cool is set up. What are they playing? Oh, they're playing Strive right now. All right. Okay, now we can pop the PCB on. Let me use a racing rig. Dude, I want to play a little bit of Turismo. Yeah, if you guys ever come by, man. Do you think SF4 will return as one of the mainline games of EVO? I don't think so, Puma. I don't know, maybe, but it'll be a while. It's hard to, like, trump Third Strike in that sense. What do you think? I don't really see it coming back, at least for a good while. The only time maybe if they have some weird like thing where it's like Street Fighter 4 becomes retro enough to be like part of a collection, you know? If it's like part of a collection, maybe we'll see it. You know what I mean? But that's like the only way that I think it's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna loosen up the buttons that we need later. We also need ground. Okay, so that's all set for later. Okay. All right, guys. Let me grab Frank the Foam. This is Frank the Foam. Put this down over here. Okay. Okay. Frank, yep. I hope we get SF4 back. Imagine, dude, if SF4 gets rollback, my God. Maybe we'll get like Fightcade 3 with SF4 rollback. I don't know, man. I don't think Fightcade will be, I don't know, like maybe a future generation, but like any games that were developed with like 3D engines running in the background, like Cryware or like Unity or like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I don't know if we'll ever get, we'll definitely get it. It's just like in the near future, probably not, because there's still games that are available for like Steam. You know, they'll probably run into big issues with that. Yo, SF forward rollback though? Oh my God. That's the dream game. That's my dream game, SF forward rollback. Holy moly. I low-key might just quit playing Street Fighter 6 if that was the case. Hold on. SF6 with rollback with Elena patched. How about that? With Elena patched. Yeah, I would be one of them. Woo! Okay. Let's peel this up over here. Let's get this side peeled up. Honestly, Street Fighter 5 too. Street Fighter 5 with rollback wouldn't be that bad either. Like real rollback. Dude, Street Fighter 5 became a beautiful game. By the end of Street Fighter 5, that game was beautiful. Me too. I love SF5. I love Street Fighter in general. You know what I mean? But I got love for Street Fighter 5, man. Honestly, Street Fighter 5 taught me to be a better player in general. I feel like I grew up in Street... Like, even though I'm old as fuck, right? I kind of grew up, like... Not grew up. I kind of got, like... I guess more fighting game IQ playing Street Fighter 5 than any other game. Any other Street... Because I was, like, kind of, like, just played by feel for Street Fighter 4. I knew a bunch of combos, had good execution. But, like, 5 really opened me up to, like, a lot of concepts. Yeah, dude. 5's a shit, dude. Alright. Here we go, guys. Let me go this way for you guys. We'll do our peel this way. Alright, here we go. Hello, Cell. Woo! Yes. There we go. That felt amazing, by the way. I've been doing this for how many years now, guys? Every time I do that, it feels amazing every single time. You like the art, Lauren? Yeah, you know what? I kind of like had a lot... listen, I'm not like a big Dragon Ball guy, right? I don't know shit about Dragon Ball. But like, you know, you give me enough time and research, like I will kill any topic. You know? The one beautiful thing about this project that I had was that I told the client, I'm like, hey, you're gonna be my last commission until I go on vacation. And I usually kind of pressure myself and take more than one at the same time. But because I kind of wanted to wind down and be a little like, have less anxiety, like for the trip and traveling and whatnot, and just kind of like leave on a nice, with a clear mind, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this one, like, take my time and only take one before I leave for vacation. And, yeah, so it kind of gave me a little bit of clarity, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I do worse work, but it just allowed me that, like, mental flexibility to not really, like, oh yeah, to just kind of, like, do my best work, you know what I mean? More SF6 combos aren't optimal. Dude, I want to play more Sagat. Me and Popsicle were talking about this, like, off chat. I mean, I'm sorry, offline. And, we were just like, I was like, yo, I think Sagat's a little boring, right? And he was just like, yeah, you know, I could see. But then I saw Punk fucking play, and Punk was doing some crazy shit. And I was just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? After seeing Punk play, I was just like, it wasn't even about him doing like crazy combos and whatnot. It was just the way that he was playing them. I was like, oh, that's how you play Sagat. He has no anti-airs. Other than DP, right? All right, guys, hold on. We gotta go back to our side mission. We're gonna go to the dungeon, and we are going to get this panel out, and then we're gonna pop in the new panel. I forgot to bring you guys. 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my iPad for chat. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, SF5 Sagat was fun, man. Yo, what do you guys think of freaking low fireball being jabbed? That's crazy. That was crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Like, what kind of blasphemy is this? Bro. Low tiger shot, not kicks? What? What? Yeah, it hurts, right? It hurts bad. You get used to it after like a couple rounds, but bro, I was like, nah, man. I'm gonna save this for coasters. I make like, if you guys order the window cut panel like this, the middle part that I cut out, I make coasters out of these. I don't know what else to do. I literally just make coasters. I just like give them out to my family. Okay, we're gonna cut out the bottom panel for this particular job. Now, this, what I'm doing right now, guys, this is a DIY order that I'm just trying to fulfill. And we'll get back to the main build at hand in a sec. Oops, my bad. Let's see. Legacy muscle memory, man. If you get a few of those cut out, you can make a mini fish tank or flower pots. Oh, Diggle, you're gonna need to tell me about this. What you mean? Mini fish tank or flower pots? Like, I want a mini fish tank, bro. Minami!
Ohayo gozaimasu.
I want a mini fish tank. If Sakura comes out with her own Tengu, wait, Tengyo Hadouken is on jab. Oh man. Yeah, these are clear, but what do you call it? It obviously has protection on it. Diggle. Alright, let me cut that. Go back to the dungeon. What are you up to, Minami? Happy birthday, by the way. Everybody give Minami a happy birthday shout. Minami's birthday passed. Just passed, sorry, just passed. Sorry about this, guys. I know this is killing your ears, but this is the work we do. I'm taking off the hard edge. Okay. That's gonna sit ready to go. Sorry about that once again. I'm gonna go get some water real quick, guys. All right, BRB, BRB. You like the ASMR sounds? Nice. All right, welcome back. All right. Let's see. Put this here. Okay, let's go get our buttons. So we have lots of buttons here. Let me think about this. Okay. I forgot, we have to peel off these little stickers on the buttons. They're annoying. These little Quamba stickers, man. Super annoying. Alright, so we're gonna do tabs 12 o'clock like this. Who do I want back in Street Fighter 6? I'm gonna say Makoto, but even though like everyone's like, why? I love Makoto, I just think she's the coolest. But I got Viper back, even though I didn't play Viper. I thought she was a cool character. I was like, Viper would be sick. Who else would I want back? I'm gonna say the unpopular thing. I love fucking Rufus, bro. I love Rufus. You guys always give me shit for this. Yeah, oh my god, Patty, I'm so sorry. I never got a confirmation. I never got a confirmation about that. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, yep, 2 o'clock. Got it, got it, got it. Alright, guys, I have to be done by 2. Hold on, I gotta set a timer. Set an alarm for 1:55 p.m. Yeah, you didn't. I didn't see like a confirmation saying like we're on at 12, so that's why I figured I'd stream, Patty. My bad. Okay. For those who just tuned in, the reason why I have a fantastic meeting with Miss Patricia is because Capcom has decided that they want to give us a little community grant to run an event. Well, we're going to use it to run an event, but we put in an application for a grant to get some funds to possibly run an event. And it took a while. We were waiting for maybe like a couple months, maybe a month, to see if we got the grant. And bro, we got it. Yeah, we got the grant. I will tell you the reason why I think this is why we had an advantage, right? So, number one, we've ran events in the past before. If you guys don't know me, I've been running events since basically just before the pandemic, and then pandemic happened, went online, and then went back to doing events. Okay, but anyway, since I've met Patty, you know, Patty's like a marketing mastermind. So she took all the stuff that we've been doing, and she actually made like this beautiful pitch deck that we were using in the past to like get sponsorship. Okay, so we already had all this stuff ready to go. We just had to update a couple things here and there, you know. And yeah, Patty put in the application for us for Capcom, and yeah, we got it. Crazy, right? Yeah, we got it, Minami. We got the grant. Yep. Isn't that cool? So cool, man. Sometimes things you do in the past like pushes forward, you know what I mean? And you benefit from things like way later. And these are one of these situations, like putting in the work in the past, running events, you know what I mean? Staying really in tune to the fighting game community. It does pay off. Like, it's possible. What up, Mai? Yeah, we're doing some Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. Yeah, Mai. So, actually, yo, yeah, so crazy how this works. Mylan is the last winner of, in Street Fighter V, the last winner of one of the bigger events that me and Miss Patricia threw. And that was the Rival Fools like regional tournament that we threw. When was that, Mai? 22? What year was that? 22, right? It was the last year of Street Fighter V. And Mylan won the whole damn thing. You got a nice check out of that, too. Sheesh. Yeah, so... yeah, that was like the last event we threw. November 22. Wow. And then Street Fighter 6 came out, like, just a couple months later, right? Guys, what do you guys think about this color layout? So we're doing pink motion. The extra buttons this client wanted are purple, and then we have 30 millimeter. You still got on display, nice. Yeah, I love this this colorway. The client picked this one out. Usually I do all the color choices, or usually I'll do clear. I'll just do clear everything, because I do clear so I can put the artwork inside. But yeah, the client was like, hey, can we use these specific buttons? So like, hell yeah. Guys, you know, these are the latest. I'm gonna show you guys, for everyone that's like kind of new. I'll wait till the last button. But these buttons have the ability to switch between a fast activation, slow, or medium activation. I'm gonna leave it on medium, and then the client can mess with what you know, how he wants it. But basically, we have this little tool, this like suction cup tool, right? Check this out. See this little suction cup tool right here? You can pop it on the button like this. You know, you suction cup the top of the button, then you turn it, and you'll see 3 notches. You see, it'll say like 1, 2, or let me see if I can find it for you guys. On the top here, it's hard to see, but it'll say 1, 2, or 3, and you could turn it to whichever one that you want. And 1 is like the fastest activation, 2 is like medium, like a standard arcade button, and 3 is like a little looser. And depending on how you want to play, I'll give you an example. If you want just say you make this purple button DI, you can make this like the fastest activation, so DI comes out faster. You know what I mean? Hey, Sayonara, what's up? Darth, what up? Yeah, so no, I'm not gonna be an anime NYC this year. I never go to that. I'm not really that big of an anime head, believe it or not. Even though like a lot of my work suggests that I probably should be, but I'm really not the biggest anime guy. I do like anime. I do like a couple series here and there, but not like, I don't know enough to kind of fit in with that specific with like, you know, with the cons, you know. I don't think I'm like that into it to be going to the cons, you know. I would love to check it out though, not for nothing. But it's just like not on my radar of like things to spend money on or buy, you know. All right, I gotta clean this up a tad. You read manga? Yeah, I haven't been able to really. Honestly, I don't have much time for anything. If it's not work, it's just like family stuff, and that's it. You know. Maybe watch a couple TV shows here and there, but other than that, I don't really have much time. God, guys. It's pissing me off. There's like that sticky stuff from the button cap still on the button. I'm gonna get a piece of tape. This is the only way I know how to like clean it up. Just get a piece of tape. There we go. Okay, those are the buttons. Let's flip this bad boy over. Get this wired up. Okay. I am going to do the wires that are necessary for the extra buttons first. You figure that out. Pokemon Adventures, cool. Where do you guys buy manga? I'm not up on game. Amazon? It's like everything's on Amazon, huh? Amazon, huh? That's crazy. Minami, do they still have that anime shop at Mitsuwa? So myself, Minami, we're all local, right? So I remember there was a bookstore across from the grocery, and they had manga there. Yeah, Little Japan, right? They're still there? Wow, that's crazy. All right, guys, we are wiring up. So we're gonna do 27 to 29, guys. 27. Wait, you know what, guys? Hold on. $27. 28 and 29. So are you going to use those extra pins on the GP2040 for this? Were you into the 80s and 90s anime? Yeah, DS. So like my favorite anime from those times are like Vampire. Yeah, Ghost in the Shell for sure. Vampire Hunter D. Bubblegum Crisis. Of course, Fist of the North Star. What else? What else did I really enjoy? Gunsmith Cats. You up on Gunsmith Cats? Oh, Gunsmith Cats, fire. Akira, of course. Yo, Gunsmith Cats are crazy, right? I love those characters. Okay, last wire for the extra buttons. Okay. 27, 28, 29. Okay. All right. This is what we got so far, guys. And we're just going to go ahead and wire the rest up. So we have the stickless adapter we're going to use today. And then we have their normal 20 pin cable. This is pretty straightforward. Okay, so right. '80s and '90s has so many good series, yeah. I mean that's basically like how I got introduced to anime. Old VHS tapes from like my friends who dubbed it, like, yo, you gotta watch this. But if you guys haven't checked out Bubblegum Crisis, watch that. It's so fire. The music's crazy too. It's like dope 80s rock. What's like the more popular newer animes that are out? I feel like they're all crazy. Like, I don't know. There's like too much content to consume. Way too much content and too easy, right? What do you got? You guys all have Crunchyroll accounts? You just said sent the Zoom link for later. Patty, do I need to download Zoom? I don't think I have Zoom. I'll figure it out. I know how to. I know how to tech, so I'm not worried about it. I just forgot if I have an account. I don't remember the last time I used Zoom. Might be like pandemic days. Do it from desktop. Copy. Okay. All right, we're plugging in the main wires now. All right, this is going to go right to the 20 pin, and I'm going to plug in the joystick connector. So that's out and done with. Let me see. It goes this way. Okay. Nice, nice. We'll do the ground wires first. Okay, that's the black cables right here, and there's just 8 to connect. Should be pretty straightforward. Fortunately, I don't really have to be so, like, I usually have to do, like, really tidy wires because there's LEDs involved, and I don't have an LED. We're not doing
Back
LEDs
at
for
the
this
crib
build.
now.
Who's that? Yo, Skills with the sub. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you, man. For this build, the attacks are 30mm buttons. Usually for stickless builds, it's like 24. The only thing that's 30mm is the thumb jump button. But yeah, for this, it's actually 30mm action buttons, which is not that common anymore. A lot of people kind of just switched over to using all 24s. Even stick players are switching all the 24mm. Like a lot of the pros, they're like, I switched 2 years ago at this point, but a lot of the pros are like, oh yeah, I don't know like why we're still using 30mm. I did play Sagat. He's pretty fun. I feel like he's like a little, like I played against a lot of Sagats. So I got my my Dalsim back to Grandmaster. Like that was my first order of business in the game. I didn't want to like play another character. I'm like, let me get my old rank back so I can actually get matches with the right skill level. Okay, so then I got Grandmaster again with Dalsim. I'll grind to ultimate. I'll try to. I'm thinking about maybe doing it this cycle if I'm not too busy. Yeah, try to grind back to 1800 MR, but I just wanted to get to 17, so at least I have the option to play as many good players as I can, because I don't like playing not in my skill set. I feel like it makes you worse. So then I got to Grandmaster with Sim. Then I'm like, okay, now that I have that, let me learn Sagat. And I literally only put in maybe like an hour of Sagat. I haven't done the trials. I was just doing the stuff that I saw people doing to me while I was grinding for that rank. And then I noticed that like he's missing a lot. Like if you go low, like just crouching like is a good defensive measure against Sagat, because he can't hit a lot of people crouching. Jobo. Yeah, definitely knowledge check. Jobo. Okay, guys, so we have the punches and kicks installed. All right. Super simple. If you notice, I haven't zip tied a thing yet. If you guys are OGs in the chat, you guys know that I am addicted to zip tying things, but I'm holding back my addiction right now to zip tie stuff until the last possible second to clean it up. All right, let's do the sides. I forgot what side's what though. Hang on. I think we did. Okay, so Boo is on the left side. All right, so Kid Boo on the left side. Here we go. Chobo is now a Chun player, huh? What happened, Chobo? This is weird. Well, actually, no, you played Chun in 5 too. You always kind of had like a pocket Chun. Now that I think about it. Honestly, I think Honda's good in 6. I think Honda gets super downplayed. Honda's good, man. Honda's not about like, on paper, Honda, like, it doesn't look like Honda's good, but it's really up to the player to make Honda good. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those characters, because he does like a lot of fucking damage, man. If you get clipped by Honda and then you guess wrong twice, you are freaking cooked. You are so cooked. Most natural character. Oh, yeah. I don't have a natural character. Oh, maybe I do and I just don't know who it is. So everybody thinks I'm like a Chun guy, right? Like Chun-Li. I never played Chun-Li up until Street Fighter V. You know? Street Fighter 4, I played Balrog and Dalsim. Street Fighter 3, I play Makoto. Okay? Street Fighter 2, I play Guile, Blanca. Sim isn't your natural? No. I don't really feel like I have a character. Yeah, you see? I'm all over the place. Like, Mylan, for instance, right? So, like, he went with the natural progression of Laura, then went to Manon, you know? Kind of like what Idom did, right? I'm sorry, guys. I have to zip tie this. Hold on. I need to zip tie this. This is too messy. But yeah, I just like... The only reason I play Sim right now, because number one, I have a legacy Sim from Street Fighter 2 and like Street Fighter 4, right? But I didn't really like when Street Fighter 6 came out. I was playing Cammy and Kimberly and like all these other players. I mean, all these other characters, but like it just felt boring. And then Mai came out. And I liked Mai recently, but then she just became boring too. I don't know. I guess I'm like, I like the technical challenge of like combos, I guess. That's like my thing. It's hard to really like, I don't know. Only thing about Honda, he's pretty good. He just takes some effort to be good. Yeah, the thing about Honda is like, you kind of have, I hate to say this, right? Other than like the basic execution for his like, you know, big damage combos, you kind of have to be, one sec, guys. You kind of have to be a master of all his gimmicks and all his little like shenanigans, right? And I'm not talking about like master being a trickster, but knowing all those situations where you can get those extra damage for like people not paying attention or people not expecting it, that's where he really shines. Characters are, I don't like low tier. I've been a jack of all trades. I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's really what it is, Chobo. I don't really like low tier though. Mylan, think about it. I mean, I played Chun-Li for Street Fighter V, right? I mean, she was low tier for like maybe 1 or 2 seasons. Season 2, she was definitely low tier. But other than Season 2, 3 she got buffed, 4 she got buffed. Like, she just kept getting buffs until she was good again. You know? So, I wouldn't say that's true. Yeah, Mai's boring as hell, right? I don't like being bored, I guess. Like, Sim is really fun for me because, like, every interaction's insane. There's, like, so much to think about, you know? Some people don't want to think like that, but I don't know. I guess I get some enjoyment out of, like, figuring out the angles and crap like that. Because Dawson's really, like, a master of that. Like, screen positioning and screen... Mai seems fun. Mai is fun, and she's mad easy to play. Like, so easy. Like, if you have any lick of Street Fighter muscle memory, she's, like, the easiest character, I think. Wait a minute. Oh, guys. I goofed on something. Ugh. This is 4. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. All right, we're putting on the sides real quick. Oh my God, Demon, what's up, Demon? I'm so sorry, bro. I had my head down. I was watching. I was like paying attention. What's up, bro? Demon, me and Miss Patricia will be in touch very soon. For your services, sir. Okay? For your talented services. Okay? Gonna be, I have a feeling it might be tough because of, I know your work, what you do for work and your schedule around the times, but yeah, we're gonna be in touch, okay? Yeah, Demon, remember when I used to play Chun-Li? And I used to be a good Chun-Li player? Maybe a little, not as good as you, but I used to be a Chun-Li player. I do love Street Fighter V Chun, like, a lot. I love Street Fighter V Chun-Li. Taco, what up? We're trying to time 12:43. Okay. I'm trying to meet a deadline because I forgot I have a call with Miss P and a possible vendor, not a vendor, a possible location for the event we want to throw. And that's at 2 p.m. sharp. And I also have not eaten a damn thing today. So I'm trying to get this done as well as get something to eat. Don't know if it's going to happen. I might just have to sacrifice a meal. Watch the damn movie. Right, we're all my Demon EX fans in the chat. Watch the effing movie. Is that how you become a partnered Twitch streamer, guys? You have to have a tagline? Demon, can I ask you a real question? Is that like part of the strategy? Like on some content creator stuff. Is that part of the strategy? I'm actually being serious. Like, this is not a cap, no joke or nothing. Like, is that something that you had figured out? Like, you have to have a tagline? Mylan, you're a streamer too. Can you chip in on this? I mean, not really. It's catchy. Chobo, do you have a tagline? Like, do I need to invest in a tagline? What's your tagline? Oh yeah, come follow me. That's right. That's right. Damn, I should see. I prefer when it was the homie jumps. Wait, so guys, I need a tagline. I need a tagline. You guys gotta make me a tagline. Give me that shit is a command. So yeah, okay, so that's your tagline. See, I don't even have none of that. Don't touch my limbs. Taco with the, look at that. That's corporate, Taco. Hit me with the corporate one. Okay, guys. I can go ahead and start zip tying. Let me zip tie. Actually, I don't really need to zip tie a lot of things. I'm pinning that. Don't touch my limbs. I don't know. Do I like that? Is that cool? Easiest way to make... But, okay, Demon, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I don't really play Street Fighter on stream. I don't play Street Fighter. All I do is make fight sticks. Do I need a little, do I need that little cover if I buy the USB AB bundle? What do you mean the cover? Do I need that little cover? He's an offline local monster. I am the offline local monster. I'm like always top 5 at my locals. If not, if I don't get top 3, I'm definitely like top 5. You know, everybody mad at me for picking Dalsim. Yo, one of my locals, I haven't won the local in a long time. I think I won it maybe like twice. But because I'm so consistently in top 3 and top 5, I'm leading the leaderboard for $1,000 prize pool, which I'm not allowed to get because I'm sponsoring the event with my Fightstick company. Isn't that a bitch? Isn't that a bitch? I can't win it. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. One of my buttons just broke. Not the button, the terminal broke. I just have to reattach a terminal. Donate $1,000 to Pop for a racing rig. The Nutric and the Buttercade thing do the same thing. Okay, hold on. Darth, what you get when you buy the AV kit, you get... For mine, I'm using a Nutric on this. Mine doesn't have the centerpiece, so forget about the pink area, right? Mine has the black USB pass-through plus the surround. That's my kit, okay? I don't use Nutric. I use this other brand that's just black, and it has a black core in the middle. Does that make sense? Yo, Mike, what's up, man? Yeah, so I need a... Yeah, Fighter's Recess, yeah. Fighter's Recess. If you win the season, you get $1,000. So I'm number 1 on there. Like, do I get my $1,000? I don't think I'm gonna win $1,000. I think what if I win it, I'm gonna tell the TO to divvy it up within the top 3. Mixmaster Mitch, what up, man? Mixmaster Mitch, you DJ? I'm a fan of Mixmaster Mike. Scratch Pickles. Bizarro, what's up, man? What have you been up to? Alright, guys, we're like almost done. I'm just like getting the last bits of wiring zip tied cleanly, and then we can close this biatch. My father did DJ professionally. He decided to join the army. Nice. That's probably a safer bet, man. I've been DJing since I was like 15 years old. So, and I'm honestly, I took a pretty big hiatus. I'm just starting to get kind of back into it now. But yeah, props to your dad for doing that. It's not easy being a professional DJ. A lot of my friends are. My boy just moved to Paris to continue his career there from New York City. Just working out. Been seeing someone new lately. Boys are in their flag season. Oh, you got a Haji Mama? You got a Haji Mama? You got a Bronx girl? Okay. I'm a little afraid for you, bro. I'm a little afraid for you. Is she like Puerto Rican? Yeah, that's uh-oh. Yeah, see? me and Mylan real quick are just like, wait a minute, bro. Yeah. Mike, type 7 if you're in trouble, okay? Type 7 if you're in trouble and need help, okay? How many guns does she have? Does she still have a pair of Timberlands? Okay, that's the real question. Does Bronx girl still have a pair of baby Tims? The light suede color. My father wanted to follow me in his footsteps. He was at the top of his game and trying to keep up with the younger folks. Led him to neglecting his health, and he passed away. Got you. He's in the Black Radio Hall of Fame, though. So cool. That's incredible, man. It's a good story. What was your dad's DJ name, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to give me his government name, of course, but the DJ name would be cool. Maybe I know who he is. She does carry at least one gun? Oh, yo, Mike. Real question, does she wear Tims in the bedroom? Just Tims, right? When you're getting busy, strip down to the Tims. And like not tied. No, they're not laced up. See, that's another thing. Someone can own Timberlands, right? But see what for us New York cats, you don't wear them tied. You don't ever tie the laces, just enough so they don't fall off your foot, and the rest is just hanging up top. You know, unless you actually like in the snow or something crazy like that. But summertime when you're rocking your Tims, yo, don't even tie them. Oh, I got you. That's pretty cool, man. Shout out, rest in peace, Mixmaster Mitch. Okay, guys. A little sloppy. Actually, no, this is pretty neat. I'm bugging. It's actually kind of neat. Being that we have all these extra buttons, I think we did a good job. Yeah. Okay. Flip it over. Uh-oh. Maybe I should just put like a piece of adhesive here. Now that I think about it. I'll say this is different than dating someone like compared to a Filipino. You've been doing this too long, man, because my wiring looks like crap in comparison. Well, I kind of just know like where to put stuff, you know what I mean? That's really what it is. And Mike, I know exactly what you mean, bro. All right, okay. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. What up, Low Deck? All right, one sec, guys. I'm trying to get these side panels to stay put, so I'm adding these like little pieces on the bottom here, kind of like cure it. I'm just playing. Did this fly off, bro? Victor and Cancun said thank you for the contribution gift bag I did for them, and you've oh, that's awesome. No problem, Mitch. Guys, this thing is kicking my ass. I'm just trying to do like the simplest thing. It's like literally I'm putting a sticker on, and it's like the hardest thing I've done today. The fuck? I'm just putting this little like tabby sticker so that... Okay. Come on. All right, I think I did it. Yes, okay. Yo, is this the tech? Just putting it from the top? Hold up. Let me fuck around. Oh, man. This is the tech. This has been the tech the whole time, guys. Put the stickers in from the top. Dang. Okay, now I know. The real tech are the friends we made along the way. That is facts. That's actually words to live by, man. Appreciate that, man. All right. You know what? This will live. I'm skipping that one. Okay. So far, so good. This is why I don't offer these corners for my regular orders, guys. There's always like a mini blow up involved and trying to get them to like seat properly. Man, if I could even go for a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. I want to go to a Japan 7-Eleven real bad. I want to get like an onigiri. You know, like something fun. All right, guys. Woo! Yeah. Oh, you guys see the bottom? Look at this. Time. 1:05. Okay. Making good time, guys. Yeah, that was laser etched. Yep. I only really do them for the commissions that I do Dusk, though. A lot of people ask me to do it, but this took an hour. You know what I mean? Like, if I have a bunch of orders, you know what I mean? I can't really get through it. Like, it has to be something where I can do it at my own time. I'll show you in a second. Actually, you know what, guys? Here, let me show you. Here. This is how it was made. Uh-oh. Can you guys see this? Dude, I did this graphics update to my graphics card, and every time I go full screen, both my monitors go black. This is 1 hour time lapse. Crazy, right? And then after I'm done with that, I have to also clean it up a little bit. Okay, guys, so we have to program the board inside. Get everything working. So we did 27, 28, and 29. Those are the ports that we used. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. This one is the most beautiful one, you know? Dragon Balls. I ate that one back in the Philippines, you know? Try that Dragon Balls, you know? That one is good with suka. That one is so good. Oh my god. You have to eat that one, the Dragon Balls with the suka, and then the... Oh my god. How come you never tried that one, you know? Alright. Oh my god. I see these vids all the time where it's Filipino telling you recipes. Oh yeah. So first you put this and you put that and then you put that and then next you put that and then you put that and then you put that and then you put that. That's literally, but you know what? It's just, that's regular. I don't know what to tell you. That's like Filipino grandma stuff. All right. Okay, guys. So we have GP2040 CE. I'm just checking the modes, making sure everything's good. SOCD mode is neutral. We want that for Street Fighter. PS5 is set properly. I'm just gonna leave it on PS5 mode. Okay, we gotta set up the pin mapping. Okay, so 27 I am gonna set to touchpad center. That's 27. 28 will be L3, and then 29 will be, yo, Big Red Pimp with a sub. Thank you, sir. R3. Speaking of, dude, what the hell? Pimp just appeared out of nowhere, and if you guys don't know, Big Red Pimp's one of the devs for GP2040 CE. Like, you just, like, well, how does things like that happen all the time? Just mad random. Alright. Wait, am I in the right firmware? Yeah, 711, right? That's the latest, right? Yeah, 711's the latest, right? Yo, Taj, what up, man? How you been, fam? Yep, okay, cool. Alright, I think we are Gucci Mundo. Actually, let me set it to X input first. Okay, let's reboot into the controller. Let's double check our settings. I'm more concerned. Let's do, wait, left, down, right, jump. Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works. 7, 8. Okay, all the main inputs work. Okay, so L3 is B10. Touchpad doesn't work, right? So touchpad doesn't work here. L3, B10. L3 is B10 here, and then B11, B11. Yep, we are Gucci, guys. Let's do one quick game test. Let's do a quick game test, and then we will showcase the stick, and then I gotta get ready for this conference call so we can get this venue for an event that me and Patricia are gonna be doing for Capcom. Woohoo! All right, all right. Yeah, this is fire, guys. Yo, Taj, we got the grant from Capcom for the creators thing. Did you see that on the Discord, on the Capcom Discord? Yeah, me and Miss Patty got the grant. Oh wait, guys, this might not go well because I just updated my I don't think they announced it yet, Taj. I don't think they announced it. Whoa, that looks different. Yeah, my shaders aren't loaded. My shaders aren't loaded yet. So my game's gonna be really skippy because I just updated my graphics card and it takes like 15 minutes for the shaders to load, right? Yeah, so yo, you gotta come through for an event, bro. Oh, look at this. Yeah, my shaders. This is not good. I'm just gonna check inputs. Watch this, it's gonna freeze like crazy. You saw that? Yeah, if you guys are wondering why your game lags out, every time you do a graphics update, yeah, stuff like this happens. Okay. Oh, I think it's done already. All right, guys. Controller does work. Controller works. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I never even went to the character select screen. All I did was just go right into rank because I wanted to get my Grandmaster rank back. Taj, did you jump back into 6 or nah? Not even. What buttons I use? So we're using the Gravity KT buttons, the ones that are adjustable. I left them on the default setting, but client can change them to the other mode if he wants. Uninstalled since Terry drop. Dang, bro, like that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna unplug this right now. We are done with the build for the homie Huck. Today's build is featuring some Dragon Ball characters you guys might know. We got Boo over here. All right. Charging up, holding his hand to the sky. That's the pink side. So you'll see we divided up the artwork into pink and green. All right. And then we got Cell on this side reaching out. And then if you can see, I have like a little montage of the characters. So their face over here, and then the characters over here. It's kind of how we positioned it to kind of balance out the piece a little bit. On the top, we are featuring pink and green buttons to match, and then the auxiliary buttons are purple. Now these are the Gravity KT buttons, right? If if you guys go back a little bit into my YouTube channel, you'll see I did a review for these new KT buttons. You could take this little plunger, rotate the caps, and what they'll do is change the activation height. So right now they're set to the default setting, which is right in the middle. Okay. But you can make them activate faster or slower or medium. Okay. All right. This side, manga panel number 1. Okay. We have some scenes from the manga, and then we also have the middle section also highlighting Cell and Boo. Okay. Moving along to the second panel, we have the Boo side over here, just a big panel of him. Moving along to this side, we have more manga panels, right? And then Boo and Cell coming out the middle, along with the 3D printed USB port. We went with silver, pink, and green, okay? And then this side is Cell, looking at you from this side. All right. And all the corners have the same 3D printed colorway as the USB port. All right. You guys should know this by now. Yep. Okay. And then the bottom features the laser etched Spirit Bomb. Goku with the Spirit Bomb. Some anime speed lines to clean it up. And that is it. We are done with this completely custom, from the ground up made. You guys seen it live today. All the graphics made from the ground up. Stickless controller going out to the homie Huck. All right. Shout out to Huck once again. All right, guys. That's going to bring me to the end of the stream. I do have to test it on PlayStation 5. Then I have to get ready for this call for a venue. Hopefully we get this venue, and hopefully it's not going to cost $1 million. All right. More info about that. Yeah, me and Miss Patricia are doing some magic behind the scenes. All right, guys. Let me go spread the love because someone raided us today. Let's spread the love and raid someone back. So YouTube, hang tight. Twitch, I'm gonna send you guys to. You guys have anybody you want me to raid? Let's see. We could raid Muscle. Let's raid Diaphone.
Is the lay fuzzy jump on offense?
Let's raid Diaphone. Shout out to the homie Diaphone.
So that's what I did, and like I wasn't sure what the guy was. Wait. Oh, he could fall down for a button. That's actually really stupid.
Hold on, guys. I have to type this in the chat.
Oh, I can super. Oh, wait. I should at least try DP there.
Alright, guys. I'm going to raid Diaphone. Alright, raid is set. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. YouTube, I will see you guys soon as well. Take care. I'll see you in the next one, alright? Later, guys.
I think I can do it. Yo, Joy, what up? Thank you so much for the raid.